So if you want music on, just pop it on at home and we will get started. When you're ready, you can make yourself comfortable. So we'll start sitting and close down the eyes. And just take a moment to arrive on your mat, to really become present in your body this morning. Notice how you're feeling, physically, how you feel. Notice how your energy is this morning. How your mind is. And really start to draw your focus further inwards. So you're leaving behind the place where you sit, leaving behind any distractions from outside of yourself. And becoming aware of the sensation in your body in the present moment. Start to watch your natural breath as it flows. Notice each in-breath, each out-breath. And see, can you slow down that breath? Could you deepen your inhalation? Deepen your exhalation. Breathing fully right down into the lower lungs, down into the belly. Notice a calmness, a quietness inside of yourself as you focus on your breath. And we'll take this quietness into the practice, moving with awareness, moving with your breath. Very slowly open up your eyes. Take an interlace of the fingers, flip the palms away, and as you exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin to your chest. With your in-breath, the arms come overhead, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, take your hands down and behind the back. Take an interlace of your fingers, and with your in-breath, roll the chest open. Exhale, gently fold forwards. And inhale as you come back up. And do that again. Interlace the fingers in front and exhale as you round your spine. Inhale to come all the way up overhead with the arms. Exhale, the hands release. Bring them behind the back. Inhale to roll the chest open and reach down through the knuckles. And exhale as you fold forwards. Inhale, coming back up. And one more time, exhale, hands interlace in front, round through the spine. Inhale to lift up overhead, reaching long. Exhale as the hands come down and behind the back. And with the in-breath, the chest opens. Exhale, folding. And inhale, lifting back up. Release the hands, bring them onto the knees. With an out breath, round your spine into seated cat. And with your in-breath, open the chest and lift your gaze for seated calm. Exhale as you round. And inhale to open up. Keep going a few more rounds with your breath. Working to release up and down through your spine. And when you're ready, you can come all the way back to neutral spine. Take your fingertips onto the floor and sweep that right arm up on the in-breath. As you breathe out, lean over to the left. Inhale, come back up, lift the left arm, and exhale as you lean over to the right. That's it. Breathe in, coming up, and breathe in as you breathe out as you go to the side bend. Inhaling up and exhaling over. Once more on each side. Last one. And all the way back up to the top. So we come onto the hands and knees. Spread out the fingers. Ground down through the palms. Take your right leg back behind you and slide that right foot over to the left, and then look over your left shoulder and see, can you create a curve through the right side body? As you inhale, come back into center, take the leg out to the right. That's it, hold it there. Press down through the sole of the right foot. Look for a stretch in the inner right leg. And then we'll take the hands forward for Anahatasana in the chest, heart opening. Good, let's come back in with the hands. Bring the right leg back onto the mat, and we'll take that left leg back. Toes are on the floor. Slide the foot over to the right. Look over the right shoulder. Stretch all along the left outer body. And when you're ready, come into center. Take the leg out to the left. Plant the foot and hold it there. And look for a stretch in the inner leg. And then when you're ready, you can bring the hands out in front. Let the chest lower, taking that stretch up into your shoulders. And coming all the way back in. Left knee comes in, toes tuck under and lift up into downward facing dog. Paddle your legs. Bend one knee, straighten the opposite, switching from side to side. And now shift your weight forwards into plank. Get the shoulders over the wrists, hips in line with the spine. Lower your knees, release the toes, and come all the way down to the belly. As you inhale, lift your chest into cobra. Hold the cobra. Exhale, turn your head to look over to the right. Inhale as your head comes into center, and exhale, look over to the left. Inhale, back into center, and as you exhale, lower down. Inhale, back to tabletop. Exhale, up into downward facing dog. Hold down dog. Let's go for a nice deep stretch. Send your chest back towards your leg. Straighten the back of the knees. And now look to the hands. Step your feet forward towards the top of the mat. And fold in over the legs.
Let your head hang completely. And ground into the soles of the feet and lift up through the sit bones. Let's just stay here for one more breath. And when you're ready to come up, a little bend in the knee, roll the spine up slowly. Come all the way to the top, circle your arms up overhead, bring your palms together. And with an out breath, the hands are coming down in front of the chest. Good. If you're back on the mat, come on up to the front edge. Hands stay in prayer, elbows lifted, spine nice and tall. With an in-breath, the arms sweep up overhead, look up. And as you exhale, fold down, get your fingertips to the floor. Lift the chest on the in-breath, halfway lift. Palms flat, exhale, step back to plank. Lower your knees and come down to lie on the belly. Breathe in, lift the chest into Bhujangasana, Cobra. Exhale as you go back to down dog. Good. Take your right leg into the air. Inhale as you lift it. And exhale, lightly step that right foot forward. Lower the back knee down. Breathe in, take your arms overhead, Anjani Asana. Take a few breaths here. And allow yourself to come into the stillness of the pose. Quietness. A simple awareness of your body and your breath as you hold the pose. On your next out breath, float the hands back down. Tuck your back toes under, lift your back knee into a runner's lunge. And we'll rise all the way up on an in-breath into a high lunge. And again, hold the pose, come into the stillness, the quietness in your practice. From here, as though you're going to come to stand at the top of the mat, the left knee comes into the chest. Right hand to right waist, left hand holding that left knee. Standing nice and tall. And then gently take the left leg out to the left. And if you've got your balance, you can turn your head to look to the right. Slowly bring your head and your leg back into center. Keep the knee lifted. Reach both arms up overhead. Palms face each other. And now a giant step back with that left foot. Land on the ball of the foot. And the two hands come back down. Palms flat. Right foot goes back to plank. You can take any version of Chaturanga. Exhale as you lower. Inhale to lift the chest, open up through the front body. And exhale, take it back to down dog. The left leg is lifting now. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, step the left foot forward. The right knee lowers. And you're sweeping the arms up on an in-breath. And then working in the pose with the breath to find quietness. With an out breath, let the hands release back down. Tuck your back toes under, lift the back knee up, and breathe in as you rise up. High lunge. And then holding, allowing that quietness. Now let's take that step forward. Right knee to chest. Hold the right knee with the right hand. Left hand to the waist. Gaze straight ahead. Standing tall, lifting up through the crown of the head. And when you're ready, that right knee goes out to the right. And then see, could you turn your head to look over to the left? And bring your head and your leg back to center. Keep the knee lifted. Take both arms up overhead. Palms face each other. And then step that right foot back. Land on the ball of the foot in your high lunge. With the out breath, the two hands are coming down, palms flat. Left leg goes back to plank. And your version of chaturanga, any variation you want to go with. Breathe in, lift the chest. Breathe out as you go back to down dog. Hold down dog. Quieten down your breath. Quieten down your mind. Looking up to the top of the mat at the end of your out breath. Step or jump the feet forwards. Lifting on the in-breath, halfway lift. And exhale as we fold. Bend the knees, inhale, take the arms to chair. Exhale, coming all the way up to standing, the hands release back down. Take a breath in, circle your arms overhead, look up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step back to plank. Lower the knees. Come all the way down to the belly. Inhale, lift the chest, cobra. And exhale to tabletop. Stay in tabletop. And then take your knees out wide for frog pose. So you might want to pop a cushion or go sideways on your mat. Cushions under the knees or sideways on the mat if the floor is hard beneath you. If you want to deepen the stretch, you can turn your toes out. And that's going to be a little bit deeper. Make sure your knees are happy. The wider you go with the knees, the deeper the stretch in the inner leg. And you're trying to keep your hips in line with your knees, right? So I'm not letting the hips come forwards or back. I'm lining them up, straight line from knee to hip. If you want to go deeper, elbows come down. If you want to go deeper still, stretch the arms straight out and lay your chest on the ground. I'm not doing that, so no demo of that today. But if you want to do it, you're welcome. Breathe into the hips. Breathe into the inner leg. Don't go past your edge, the place where you can hold and be comfortable and not need to get out. Good, now slow to come back up. So you're bringing your hands back onto the mat or you're down on the elbows. Slide the knees in gently. And then send your hips back into child's pose. The hands can come forward, the head goes down. And just notice your body. Notice how you feel at the end of your practice. Acknowledging yourself for your time on the mat, for your efforts that you've made. And now slowly lift up to kneeling or to sitting, whichever you prefer. Bring your palms to prayer. Bow the head. And we'll offer our thanks and respects to one another for practicing together today. Namaste. Thank you so much.